Evening, everyone. I tell you, the hairdressers just don't like me. Because I went into two hairdressers today, and they were both busy. It's always the way when you what's up and then you can never get it done. It is what it is. Hello, Adam. How are you? Let me see. Am I on live chat now? No, I'm thinking. Let me just see something. Yeah. Anyway, how's your day today, Adam? How's business? Uh, how is tricks? Quick and everything. How am I? Not bad. I'm a bit annoyed that they couldn't get into the hairdressers, but could see the reason why. I went to two hairdressers today, and at the time, there was literally everybody and their mother came in to get their hair cut at the same time I was going in. So yeah, I seen that. I seen that. I seen you reply to me. Did you take a break? You haven't now like you deactivated your account for a while. Is that what you said? Like before that, I'm not talking now, but before that. Where am I here? Oh, it's not that like these are walk-in hairdressers. You walk in and you get your appointment, basically. And every time I walk in, basically 500,000 people are waiting now. And that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody in their mother, and then as soon as I walk in, about 100,000 other people coming on. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you know yourself. Like everybody literally comes at the same time. Phase out Twitter and favour Instagram. Disgraceful. No, watching all the Instagram models too. Oh, Jesus, it's disgraceful. Disgraceful. Disgraceful, Adam. Choosing the Instagram models over Twitter. What would Elon Musk say? Oh no, yeah, oh no, we caught you, you put yourself into you dug yourself a hole there, Adam. Now we know what you're up to. We be watching, we watch you. We know what kind of things you're up to behind the closed doors there. I can be like an Indian scammer now, because every Indian scammer videos, you know the way people scam bait Indian scammers. Every scam video I watch, with basically this just annoyed Indian scammer, right? He's always like, I put you in behind the bars. So I don't know. Do you ever watch Scammer Paybacks or anything like that? Jim Bowney too. Jim Bowney's very good. Kimboga too is mighty. God is a mighty man. He's a mighty man. What have I done? Oh dear. Yeah, very entertaining. Yeah, I wouldn't be any good at it because I lose. I lose the win. And plus, I wouldn't know too much about technology. Hello, Sean. How are you? Let me see. So. Yeah, but they are very good now, Kimboga and things like that. It's very funny. All the stuff they do and all the shenanigans they get up to. What am I doing here? Oh no. Yeah, the good crack. I see Scammer, what they call Jim Brown passed over 4 million subscribers today. Yes, man. Oh yeah, Donald Trump's running from president again. I suppose not surprised. I kind of seen it coming. I don't know what people think about that now. So who do you think will win now? Because it most likely Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, will go for for the presidency too. So the Republican Party be very split going into the next election. I think unless Ted Cruz or something like that might go towards. At some point, I can see AOC too, Alexander Cortez going for the White House. I can see that for the Democrats. It's just because everybody knows him. I think he probably does, yeah. But maybe it's going to be difficult. What about if Joe Biden once again, which I don't know, he'd be fucking 90 million years old if he once again. But yeah, one the saddest, like, do you know the way the Republican Party picks a nomination? It's going to be quite difficult because I say Ron DeSantis will throw his hat into the ring. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to split the Republican Party on who they think could be the best. Now, I suppose it's kind of hard to see what could happen yet. Because again, we're still a good few years away. So, I'm just interested to see what people think. Oh, I don't know. I don't think many people in the Democratic Party like her now, Kamala Harris. The reason why, because she's kind of like getting like Joe Biden. Like, she just laughs at each question. She doesn't answer the question, but she laughs at it. And, nobody talks, but the way before that everybody was always like, oh, Kamala Harris is great and things like that. Now, literally, nobody talks about Kamala Harris anymore. Because that's irrelevant. She's become, to be totally honest. But, quite literally, I hear nobody talk about Kamala Harris anymore. Being fierce mean tonight, Arthur. But no, I never hold OT like Dig was OT where I know the most people to pick, but they don't talk about Kamala Harris anymore. Yeah, but he'd be like if Biden goes again. Let's be fair, Sean. He'd be 95 or he'd be 102, because Let's be fair. He should be retired by this stage. Let's call a spade a spade. He should not be. He should not be there at that age. And just that's just being fair, because he's shaking hands with the air. Like, let's be fair. I don't know about that. You can say whatever you want about Michael Higgins, but at least he kind of knows where he is and what's he doing, and he doesn't shake hands with invisible people. Even though Michael Higgins is actually probably older than him, but what was that? Yeah, like nobody talks about nobody. I don't think the Democrats like her anymore, and sure, I don't think anybody likes her. Just literally nobody talks about. Oh, I don't know. I don't think Trump really likes DeSantis, because I heard him. He kind of took a few snipes at him the last few speeches he made. He took a few snipes, and I don't think Donald Trump is too kind. Or doesn't like Ron DeSantis. He hasn't said it, but he's kind of took snipes at him. If that makes sense. It's kind of. I don't know how to describe it, but there kind of is some kind of tension there and behind the scenes. Maybe because Donald Trump, again, the Republicans are moving more towards him. because the majority of people Donald Trump enjoy what they call promoted for candidacy across the Republican Party in different parts of the states. Didn't some of them barely got in, Uh, so and one of the senators got in by a landslide. So he didn't face well. But I don't know how the Democrats still hold New York. Let's be fair. I don't know how the Democratic government of New York is still there, because New York is turned into. I know Chicago. We're not even going to talk about Chicago, because the police in Chicago have just given up enforcing the law. So you know. Oh yeah, no, I think Michael D. Higgins has a good lot of time for President Biden. I do think he does. I think he has more time than the President Trump, because the time he came down, Michael Higgins was like, "Fuck off," basically. So I think he has more time for now for Biden than he does. And I can't get over the fact that Michael D. Higgins gets more money. He gets €500,000 a year, you know. And Joe Biden only gets $300K a year for being president of the United States. It doesn't make much sense. I'm sure people would agree with me on that. It doesn't make any sense. Because as president of Ireland, you're just basically a figurehead. You don't do too much. You sign in laws and things like that. But let's be fair, the president of the United States has a lot on his plate. But we just have to wait and see. But I don't know. But definitely, I don't think the Democrats should get back in, to be totally honest with you. Because the way America's going at the moment, but with crime and things like that, the Democrats have proved that they're absolutely incapable of doing anything. Because again, this gangs literally control Chicago and some parts of New York. And literally the police are afraid to force the law. And you just see that, and then that just escalates down to the breakdown of the whole society. If the police are afraid to do anything, it just basically fucks the whole society up. It's the beginning of a breakdown of society, like in every sense. It's kind of the same here too. Like the amount of murders that's happening, like every day on my news feed here, murders, people being killed in Ireland, stabbed, ran over. Today even somebody was ran over in Navan there just a few hours ago, and you don't know, like it was in the middle of Navan too. So what's happening? It's I don't know what to say about it. It's crazy what's happening. And the one thing I say, I can't wait for getting this game on PC, because at least then I could stream the game and talk at the same time. Is the chat broken or just to make sure? Just making sure. No, I don't think it's broken. Good. Sometimes it does break me. No bother. Don't take you stopping by. Don't be looking at them Instagram models now on Instagram. We be watching. Now, take care of them. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hello, Shawnee. How are you? Need to look something up when we're just there. The charge my yuck. Phone. Oh, I have it. Yeah, I have it on my thing. If I had a brain, I would be dangerous. That's the only answer to. Let me see now. I'm telling you, these bloody hairdressers around the cabby must just be waiting for me, just to come in, because literally everybody turns up when I want to get my hair cut. Like today, I went to do hairdressers and they were literally packed to the max. So I literally don't know, and if I didn't go in, there'd be nobody there. Because I often seen times I go past these hairdressers, right, when I'm walking past or whatever in the town, and literally be only about 5 people there, one person there, you know. And then when you want to go in, fucking 500,000 people turns up. You know, it doesn't make any sense. The Fine Gael Audash. Fine Gael Audash. Like the Fine Gael. Fine Gael. Fine Gael. You honestly think I'm going to the Fine Gael Audash? My eye doctor, please. You know, my eye. And let's be fair, I think there's better things to be doing than going to the Fine Gael Audash. Like listening to the more bullshit. You know. My eye doctor. Oh, getting my haircut. No, I wouldn't. I'm going on a date. When you're joking. No, I wouldn't go near it. I didn't even know it was on this week. That's how irrelevant Fine Gael is. Yeah. Give me a second. I messed something up in the game. In the game. Oh, I don't know what I've done, but anyway, I won't mess around with it too much. I messed something up. Something feels now. You know, any other quack. Oh yeah, but the missile too. The missile is the fire from Ukraine. Everybody literally went into panic mode. They thought it was World War III. But I don't know how they managed to do it, but anyway. Vladimir Zelensky has a lot. He's a man of many talents. In terms of many things. And that's really all I can say. Because it did look like it was going to be a world war. For a while. Especially, imagine if they overreacted and just were like Article 5 right now, right here, right now. We would be in World War II. No, but this missile that hit Ukraine, hit Poland, excuse me, was a Ukrainian anti-air missile. So it was fired from Ukraine. So, you know, whatever was trying to happen there, in my opinion, I think it was Ukraine trying to drag NATO into the war. Basically kind of a false flag. I know it's conspiracy theory 2.0. But, you know, because let's be fair, because they are trying to drag NATO in as much as humanly possible in Ukraine. Like, it was Vladimir Zelensky that stated that he wanted a no-fly zone over Ukraine, which obviously the Royal Air Force and the United States Air Force would have had to enforce that. That's at the beginning of the war a few years ago, a few months back. And that would have led to World War III, because they would have had to shoot down Russian planes, and that would have led to a war. So Ukraine's not really thinking about the safety of people, let's put it that way. Of humanity, as well. Because NATO and Russia hitting the fan wouldn't be the best idea, let's put it that way. France, and then you have England, and then probably the Commonwealth nations to get involved too. So you have literally the whole world literally going up against Russia and probably Belarus, and that's probably it. And nuclear armed countries, just to say too. Oh yeah, Mickey Mountain, yeah. Aye, well, I don't know why they would ban him, but fair enough then. And Leo and all them. I don't know who the other ones. They said about there was so many people. There was 50 of them or something like that. I can understand the T-shirt and things about it. I don't know why they're randomly. I think it's some random TDs. I don't know why they're going after some random TDs about it, but okay. But I can understand probably Prime Ministers and things. It makes sense. Well, not in my head, but okay. I don't know, but it's a weird fucked up situation in the world, isn't it? Anyway, so any other quack any quack happening with anybody? Any fun? Because I kind of talked about everything I wanted to say, and see, this is what happens after a few minutes. I literally say everything I want to say, and then I have nothing to say for the rest of the stream. This is literally me in a nutshell. What am I doing here? Hello, Tony. How are you today? How are you in this beautiful Wednesday? It's always Thursday with me. I have to go into the doctor's Friday, so that's going to be fun. Whenever they're back, it's like oftentimes I go into barbers, and some of them just don't want to talk, and that's fine. If somebody makes like they have to start the conversation first. If they start the conversation, I know they want to talk. You know, sometimes once or twice when they were face busy, and they just didn't know if they were coming or going. So I didn't talk, but oftentimes I talk to the band when he talks to me, or she talks to me. You know, I talk back, and I won't shut up then. It's just that I don't like talking if they don't want to talk. So they kind of have to talk first, and then I never shut up, and then they're probably like, "Will we ever shut up?" So, it's kind of a cost away if you start talking to me. I talk to you for an hour or two, But because you have nothing else to do, I just kind of sit there. Some people when they get their hair cut off the phone out or something like that, I just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So I might as well talk because I've nothing else to do. Yeah, I know. Go on, beard, aye. I won't get my beard shaved, obviously, but I keep my beard for another while. Yeah. But I will get my, obviously, hair done, like you cleaned up. Hopefully tomorrow now. Because today I went around to two barbers, and they were both full. There was about 50 people waiting for their haircut. And then as soon as I walked in, more people came in, so I was like, fuck this, I'm not waiting here for 9 hours, if that makes any sense. Because I don't think anybody, you shouldn't have to wait 9 years to go into the barber. Kingdoms have risen and fallen in that amount of time. Also, I have 44 music on in the background, just to say. Uh, so I hope it's not usual music, but we'll soon be putting on Christmas music now. It's barely 30 days left. I find these talks what? I don't go to any Turkish barbers and things like that. These are usually local Irish barbers in the town there. There's a few Turkish barbers, yeah, up the town, but I never go near them. I rather go to the local man or the local woman there. Like, there's one there beside the travel agents, beside the Ulster bike there. You usually go to that one sometimes. It kind of just depends. Yeah, you should go to that one. Then there's another one there beside the chemist there on Town Hall Street. And the two of them today were busy. So, it was down bad. Let's put it that way. There's quite literally no place to sit. There was many people even standing up waiting to get their hair cut. And there was only one barber. So that's literally the thing. And then there's other barbers. There's probably other barber shops that have about. In one of them there was one barber and the other one had two. But still there's too many people for two people. Like, you need 6 or 7 people there to nearly manage it. It's a hard enough job. Imagine that as a barber, you have to try and get it done as quick as possible, because the people there are having to go back to work or whatever, on the break or whatever, going to get their hair cut. But at the same time, you have to be careful because you don't want to make a mistake of their hair. Like, I just kind of go in and be like, whatever the fuck you got to do with it. What do you mean the box, Tony? What's this? Xbox? Yeah, what about Xbox? Sorry. What about the Xbox? Yeah, my hands do be wet now. I do find them in my hands. I find them more on my leg. I find it more here on my leg. Every day, because I'm walking majority of the day, so I find it on my leg more than I do on my hand. But my hands are sore, because you're always kind of grabbing and stuff, like with brushes and things like that. I was sweeping leaf earlier on too, at one stage, and you find it because you're sweeping the leaves, and then you're putting it in you're lifting it up with a shovel, and you're putting it into the side. Oh, I know. We mean the barber hands. Yeah. Oh, you find it in your hands. Yeah. Like, even with my job too, you find it. Your hands are very delicate too. So. Ooh, I fucked myself. In the game. In the game. Fucking. In the game. Yeah, but it's a lot of responsibility too, being a barber too. Imagine if you cut somebody's ear by mistake, or just clip it by mistake, which can easily happen. It can happen. Say somebody moves, or even a young child too. Imagine bringing the young child in and trying to keep him still and all that. It's a tough job. I remember one time I was in the barbers, and this young lad just was obsessed to trying to get on his phone. His mother said, "Oh no, sit down there." Uh, you know, you have to deal with that too, and that's hard to do. Dun, 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 dun. Jesus, Tony. This time of night. Oh shit, what have I done? Keep pressing everything. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Ooh, I'm clicking everyone. I'm still, just to say to people, if people think I'm not paying attention, and I'm still paying attention, so I'm kind of looking over and back and all that. Oh, no bother. I was quite busy. I didn't get a chance. No, that's no 100%. No, I was just making sure when I sent you the email that you got it, because I was just making sure because I meant to do it beforehand, but I never got around to doing it before. So that's why I was late too and sending the email to see that you get it. But it's good that you got it, because I thought it might have been lost in the post. So God knows what could have happened. Well, that's good. No need to type me at all. Dun, 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 dun. No need to type me. I was thinking about now hear me out here. Oh, what the fuck did I click? Now hear me out for this next thing. Hear me out. I'm thinking of getting something. I'm not going to describe it. I don't want to spoil it. But hear me out. On it for a second, if you don't mind, for 1 second. Why is this not popping up? What is this? Gone being him. Hello, game. Game. Oh yeah, I would be the biggest fan now, but I take it every once in a while by mistake if I had it yet. Fucking in the game. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting a new cushion. It's kind of a absolute fucking weird cushion, but I think it'd be good for the lols. That's what that way. My doctor. We phrased it that way. How does that sound? What does people think of that? Get a beanbag. I do have actually a beanbag. And well, it's not kind of a beanbag, but I can get it now and show you. 1 second. I don't know, would you call this a beanbag? I don't know, would you call this a beanbag? Ooh, I'm knocking the gap. Sitting on a chair on the chair. I can see my housemate. I'm not. I used to have this in my room, but I'm not the biggest fan of beanbags. And also, this tea's gone cold. So, bullshit. But yeah, I don't know would you classify this as a beanbag. Don't know. It kind of is a beanbag in a way. Kind of funny looking beanbag, but now. But I don't have it out much. Yeah, that's a beanbag. I don't have it out much. See, I have it away. Back in 1 second. Just give me 2 seconds. Let's put this away. Sorry about that. I had to rummage through a closet there to get it. I had it in the back of the closet there. It took about 9 years to get it. So any other fun happening with anybody tonight? No. I talked about that earlier on a bit. I think the Ukrainians really wanted to draw in the whole of NATO, to be totally honest. Because it was Ukrainian missile, it seems like, but it was Russian produced, whatever. The story is there. But God knows what was the story, whatever. Oh no, but it doesn't seem like it was Russians at all. It seemed to be Ukrainian. As far as I can tell. It was not the Ukrainian anti-missile thing, yo. So unless they done it by mistake, because I think they done it intentionally to try and get NATO in. I know that's a conspiracy theory, but I cannot, think they would do it. Yeah, well, Mickey Mountain now is he's not allowed to go to Russia now, which he's very upset about. But yeah, he's been banned along with the Taoiseach, his Taoiseach and the rest of them, the cabinet, the majority of the cabinet. I don't know. It's hard to know what's going to happen. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So I had to fit that for a second. I know. Well, anyway, I don't know what people are taking this new caution. It's going to take a while now before I get in it, but I think it'll be funny. Oh, it's a big day on the track, isn't it? But yeah, I was going to say, did you see that Danish crew, that news crowd? It's the state Danish news agency, or whatever it was. They were from Qatar there and they weren't allowed to film. And they basically were stopped from filming. They were threatened to break their camera. So not a good look for having a place to host a football tournament or any kind of World Cup or anything like that. Not the best look. Anyway, I can't wait for the day I get the game in PC. It'll be good fun. I can't wait to really play Heart of Iron 4 on stream. It'll be good fun. No, I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna spend the money on that, Tony. Like I spent literally probably over 4 or 5 thousand. Stick it like the whatever you call them match attack books. Like this huge amount. If you haven't seen my videos on them, do watch them. But it's it's not worth the money. Like it's easy 4 or 5 thousand, but or maybe even say it could be going to 10,000 to be totally honest. Like it's a lot of money to spend match that when I was younger. And if I didn't spend that now, I'd be a richer man today. Um, it's not really worth the money. It's kind of good to have as a collection, but not really worth that amount of money now. So I used to get packets every week, and that added up for a good few years. I don't even know. I'd say they're probably not even doing it anymore, because not many people want to buy it because it was a lot of money now for packets and things for books. So I don't think many people are that interested in buying spending that much money on it. Because again, it's kind of rigged for. Because again, you can get a random packet, right? You get a random packet, right, Tony? And you don't know who you're going to get. You could have the same person. Like one time, I think I said this once or twice before. It was during the last World Cup, 2012, I think it was. I was trying to get the old I was doing. I couldn't get Damien Duffy, and I still haven't got it. And that's the only match attack I don't have out of the West. I had the 100 and I had nearly 200 of them. I was missing 201 basically. I was missing one. Even though I spent probably God knows how much. I spent probably thousands on packets, and all of them had the same. So it's kind of rigged from the start. It's not really worth the money for that alone. I spent about 1,000 trying to get one card. It's not really. It's not. I'm sure you would agree. It's not really worth it. You better save enough for a house. So yeah, same as me. But I don't get them anymore. But it's better save enough for a house or a car. Like you nearly would buy a car for the amount of money I probably spent to match that. Yeah, like scratch cards. Yeah, but scratch cards at least you might can win something. Like somebody got me scratch cards for my birthday there this year. The way they put them in the card, birthday card, and they put the scratch cards in. You know the way you scratch them, and I got a few free. The way you can get a second one. You can get another one for free or whatever. But I won a bit on it. I only won 15 euro. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth the money. Too. Sometimes you might get something nice, a small bit, but at the end of the day, you not get too much out of them. Unfortunately. Just give me 2 seconds. I just run to the toilet. So yeah, I just did the one to the toilet. See now. Left the game one, but okay. Fair enough. But anyway, any other fun happening with Edmund? Any other stuff happening around? Oh shit, it's, I didn't miss a mess. I thought I... See, that's what happens when you look away. Sometimes you won't see messes. Oh, it's not that cold. I've seen it worse, Tony, to be totally honest. There's been times I've seen it worse now. I will admit it's very foggy. It was very foggy this morning. When I got up at 6 o'clock, there was very foggy. Even when I was leaving for work, it was very foggy. I'm sure you probably know yourself, Tony. It's very hard to walk on it. So I can see why there was some accidents today. There was a few accidents today. So, because I nearly couldn't see in front of me for some parts today. Yeah, even tonight it's foggy there now. So I say to people if you're on the roads in the morning, and be careful early in the morning now. It might not even be gone by 11 o'clock, this is the fog, or even 12 o'clock. I remember one time with the fog lasted throughout the day, it was 4 o'clock and even when it started to dim away. I was about last year, so I remember it was at school at the time. Going to get this charger. Put on my caps lock. I hate having to go into this bloody doctor's on a Friday just to get a form signed. I hate the way you have to go and see a doctor. Like, you physically have to see him. That's the most nuisance part of it. You think the secretary just paid for it, like sign it and just had it be done. It's a nuisance, innit? And I wouldn't mind, but you pay €15. I think it's €15. It's either €15 or €20 just for the doctor to sign it. That's the best part of it. So I go in there for literally for 2 seconds. Yeah, they pay him 15 to €20. Some country. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What did I put on by mistake? God only knows. I hear everybody talking about Love Island and fucking things. Good music, yeah, it's the high four music. Yeah. I didn't know what that music was before. I think I might have just clicked something by mistake. It's in the game. In the game. Okay. In the game. We're nearly an hour live. Jesus, doesn't feel like. But anyway, so yeah, as I said earlier on, do you think I should change this caution? Like this caution's seen better days. It's not really that stylish. So I'm gonna probably change that. So it's probably gonna be absolutely. People are gonna have to take bits out of me for it, but this next caution I'm gonna get pushed. Look at. Oh, for the memes. It's gonna be good fun anyway. Seeing what people have to say, but. Who was the? I'm assuming Shawnee K is still here and it's Tony. Like if you have anything to ask anybody, don't be afraid to ask. Just to say. Oh, I know we wanted joking. Yeah, dude said don't think I took you serious, son. No, I'm talking about caution. I think you did. You think I said fucking sticker book? No, I said caution. I think you might have misheard me. Mistake there. The fuck is that? We're coming. The fuck is this? Oh, it is in the game. It's in the game. In the game. Not my jive, but I'm going to. I have to pay to him, yeah, somebody to do. We have to get around to that at some stage now. But I did ask him man about it and he said it'd be around 600 or 700 euro he charged to it. So, we'll see with that. Do have to get around to it. But it's just the house they're taking everything down and all that crap. And he'd probably take a day or two to do it. That's the reason, so we'll have to. Sorry, I'm having a brain lag. God damn it. God damn it, Jimmy. What do you mean, game? I disagree again. Yeah, so do. Oh dear, what have we done now? Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask this. I probably would ask in the video when I get chance. What does people think about like political parties selling merch? Like, do you think that's good or do you think that's bad or what do you think? What does everybody think here? What do you think? Do you think it's a good thing or do you think it's a bad thing? Like, let's put a phrase different way. Would you buy it if it was up? Take an example. Just interesting to see. I have to put it up on the community post too to get a chat. I'm having a brain now. Sorry. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Wild West music. Oh no, we can't put on Wild West music, sorry. Unfortunately, we have to just put up with what we have at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, what do you think about that, Tony? Like, would you buy a political party much? Just randomly. Like, take for example, Sinn Féin or something like that. I don't know, I randomly just came up with Sinn Féin, that was the first thing that came to mind. So, like, it's just interesting to see. Like, I mean, cups and tops and t-shirts or whatever you have. Even pins and stuff like that. Seeking what? So you probably would, Tony, is that what you're saying? Right. By what's it called? Yeah, if I had a brain, it'd be dangerous. Political party much. I tell you the bit. I tell you the bit why I'm asking things like fresh grass. What do you mean, fresh grass? What? What about fresh grass? I don't think you're reading the room at the moment, Tony. I'm asking about political party much things. Much things. Well, if you think they sell fresh grass or something, political parties, imagine that, they sell fresh grass. Yeah, we already kind of done that, and basically, it was basically, I tell you the story, it was up for a day, and I took it down, the fundraiser, uh, so at least nobody copped on that it was up, because I kind of didn't know what to do, so I had it up for a day, and I took it down, and that's what, and I give the money towards it, so, so I'm not going to do it anyway. So I can only put it up for a day. If somebody wanted to donate, they could have donated. But I kept it on the quiet too. So that's long gone. So like that's about 4 weeks ago now. 5 weeks ago. I just actually see. I don't do politics. No, but I'm just asking you. Would you Tony, your new name's Paul now, Tony. But I'm just kind of wondering, would you like, or even Shawnee, would you buy political party much? Like, you, I don't know, if he, as you say, if he a gay man, uh, so so you probably shoot me for that now, but okay, yeah. Is the Tower Capital is just over a month ago? Doesn't feel like a month ago. Yeah, it's 3 weeks ago since I put up the fundraiser. Well, I did the fundraiser. It's gone now. It's not. There's nowhere to be found at the moment. So, which is good. Because I tell you why I'm asking that question. If I get some kind of a few world dependence. Ah, yeah, but that's true. But yeah, no, but I'm just saying, would you, like, if you've seen a nice top, say the head up or something like that, would you be like, oh, sure, look, I get it, you know? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but the good thing anyway, but the last thing I say about the fundraiser, it's good that I only had it up for a day and things like that. I said about it, I mentioned it once, and I didn't mention it again, and I took it down after a day. So it was good that nobody heard about it because I didn't really want to do it anyway. So, and I give the money towards it, so I was happy at the end of the day about it. Because I didn't want to go begging for money. So, that's the last I say for now. Oh no, that's fine. You can. I know, but I kind of don't want to go around asking people for money. It's just... So okay, that would kind of put a camera wet. I don't think we ever do something like that again. Mm. 2 minutes behind chat. How you doing? Jesus. You must have some bad hit. No, you're just behind a bit. Oh yeah, shit. Shit. Who are we fucking trading with? Ah, you don't be them. So yeah, I tell you the bit about why I was asking the political party much. Just bear with me a second, because it take me a second or two to just explain it. So give me 2 seconds and I talk to you about it. So, but yeah, basically, long story short, a person from into the Utah into wing was basically going around selling stuff, and he was like, would you like to buy a high vis top, high vis reflector jacket, right? No, not a jacket, so to say, but what they call them? Like, I even think of the name of the ones I often wear too. And it's not really a jacket, like it's a reflector vest is what they are. So I bought one of them off him. It's on the way, so. Because I kind of liked it. It was kind of good, nice colours, and I was like, oh, sure, look at it. It's only €20, so I might as well just buy it. So I was just wondering, like, would anybody be like, oh, sure, look at I buy it, Because he kind of specifically sought me out to ask me would I buy it, or would I buy something. And usually, when people do seek me out to buy, it's particularly for anything like that, I would probably get whatever they're asking me to do. Like usually people be like, pay. I'm an influencer. Pay me to, put it up on social media. Whatever. Oh shit. Wished. The British are coming. Anyway, I don't think we ever do something like that, Tony. Now, I think that'd be a bit too scummy now. Going around looking for money for mugs and things. If I was going to make a mug, I'd give it away for nothing. I wouldn't be selling them now. Again, it just goes back to the point. I'd rather not go begging for money and asking people for money. Which is why I didn't keep the funways up. Oh, I'm clicking everything. Give me a second, so I clicked the wrong thing here. Damn it, I clicked the wrong thing. No, I would probably pay for it all. I wouldn't have. See, that's just the type of me. I wouldn't want to beg people for money. Would take you an activist, yeah, I suppose that way too. But like I'm going to wear it anyway around. Like it is a reflective jacket, so I might use it. Because again, all the reflective jackets I nearly have nearly the end of the week. Particularly during the summertime now, like literally I was full on washing them every day of the week. I have 3 vests, right? And every week in the summertime they were literally filthy dirty. And same with my jackets, constantly and same even to this day, the jackets are filthy dirty because every day I'm in shocks and ditches and it's just purely dirt and muck and shit and everything. So it's not the nicest. Basically you can't keep them clean. No matter what you do, you can't keep them clean. Sound what? I see you only said the top seller was an Australian Wobbling League team. Oh, was it? That's good. We are Australian. Oh, I know, but like I spent like this reflector jacket. How much was it? It was €10 I thought, and delivery I think it's another €10 for it. So I think it's €22 I paid for it. So, like it's still it's on the way. I'll show you when I get it. Yeah, we're going around the Vita Gear top. You wouldn't last very long. Put it that way. Also, the other day I was in the town too. Sinn Féin were trying to send me on Pop Up, the newspaper, Sinn Féin's, and I was like, good luck. No, I'm not buying it. And that's the simple that. But they're kind of giving them out, the way you come across them and we're like, not for free, but obviously they would say they want to buy it and all that. And I was like, no, thank you. Years ago, they used to sell them around the pubs and things on Pop Up to collect money for the IRA and things like that, for weapons and things like that. So the rest said, I suppose. Say nothing until you hear more of that. I'll straight. Oh no. Mind Control magazine. Yeah, well, I didn't even look at it. I didn't even buy it, Tony. So I don't even know. I hardly doubt it's a Mind Control magazine. Now I hardly doubt it's probably worth the paper it's on. I know. I with that too, but they used to sell it on the pubs too. And should look at the wet off to America many times enough for money. So whatever. That's all in the past now. We cannot mention it now. Oh, everybody lose their shit. In charge of the bike, Sinn Féin in charge of the bikes. Oh no. Itchy hand money on the way. I have to do that review with that Police Simulator. Should I do it tonight or should I do it tomorrow night? I probably should just do it tonight. And get it up and have it up. Yeah, well, he has college to go to. I don't want to bring him now. You know yourself. He probably is in bed to be done. Because again, if you have college in the morning, you're probably in bed. Like if he rings now, I'm happy to talk. Like if he's happened to watch the stream now and he's here, you can ring away. Yeah, wing me, but if he wings me now and he's here, he can come on because then I know he's not sleeping or anything like that. in the game. And I'd say we're going to 12 and that way. Tip on to bed then. Dun, dun. Set up a private radio station. No, I think you got called instantaneously ago. Hello, Wizard. Oh, sorry, music. Right in the living room. Yeah, it's awful carry on that happened for Mano. Awful carry on. People going around with hammers and God knows what, knives and stuff like that. Awful carry on. The technically nobody was. I know there was a few people taken to hospital. Nobody was thankfully not seriously hurt, as far as I'm aware. It was lucky there was nobody killed. It was lucky. It was very, very lucky. What's this? Logan Lakeside FM. That'd be taught today, Tony. Yeah, it is shocking now. It is shocking. That somebody will go, like people go out of their way, rent the bus, to go out of their way to go after anybody regardless of who they are. You know. General. Sorry, did I miss something? I know I didn't. I'm making sure because I'm looking at two things at once. At least when I get this game PC, I'll be able to have the thing in the corner, the chat in the corner, and play the game at the same time. So, it'll be good fun then. Because I have my neck on the swivel, I have to look at in two directions. I'm like an owl now, going around. It's a tell how owls can move their head backwards, but I always were interested in that, how they could do it. Like they can turn their head right behind them to see what's happening and things like that. Kind of weird, do you not think? Bum, bum, bum. But anyway, so what do we think? Anyway, I know there's a few more people here, but I was talking earlier on about Donald Trump. He announced he's running for the presidency of the United States again in 2024. So obviously there's a huge split in the Democratic, no, not the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, between DeSantis and Donald Trump. So I wonder, what does people think? Who do you think will get in Democratic? Because again, I know people said the Republicans, they thought at the beginning of the election the Republicans would take everything, like quite to take over the House, to take over the Senate. It would not even be an easy the Democrats wouldn't exist at the moment, basically, because they'd be that trampled by the election results in the midterms. Obviously, that didn't materialise. It did materialise in some places, but not to the degree people thought it would. So I'm just interested to see what people think. Does it think that Joe Biden will be still there in 2024 in the election? Because obviously it seems like he will go again, regardless of what people say. Or do you think DeSantis or Donald Trump again? At the moment, I don't really know who I would go. Obviously, it wouldn't be Joe Biden. Jeez, I hate everybody, Tony. But what do you think of DeSantis? DeSantis, the governor of Florida. But he's kind of the best of the bad bunch, I suppose. Because let's be fair, Biden hasn't really done too much good either. Oh, I know politics is a game. It is a game. It's just basically it's all it's just a big game, and it's the same in this country. The politics is just a game. But to the TDs, it's just like fucking they're playing Barbie doll simulator. You know, they're literally living the life of the O'Reillys. That's really what politics is. Also, these people destroying our pictures and things like that. Just stop oil. There's soon probably be an owl, and I know there's some incident took down in Cork, wasn't it, the other day. But it probably happened here. I'd say there'd be big fucking rebellions here as well. Bum 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 bum. Jesus, what's this like?
CNN, what's the most trusted?
Any of them? Yeah, well, I suppose that's the vast majority of people that do it. It's just all a big game. How many votes you can get out of people? That's basically the game. It's basically like count how many chickens you have in your hand. That's basically how many people you can fool, I suppose. I know, we'll be soon going now. I know. 5 people here. I love everyone's time. We're just having the chat about the Donald Trump and all that in the man. What is happening on the Twitter? Let's see. Something interesting. Who? Oh yeah, Vicky Phelan. Unfortunately passed away the other day. Again, another woman that the state was failed by the state. No, but now I don't know what to say about these things now. Some things you see on Twitter, you just don't know what to say. But yeah, what do everybody here? What do you think of the new Twitter? If anybody uses, I know probably Tony doesn't use Twitter as far as I'm aware. But what does everybody else think of it? If anybody else is here at the moment? So yeah, the Republicans are going to win the majority in the House of Representatives. Oh, a junior minister's been taken to hospital. So all in someone in the Washington Bast.
We absolutely know how difficult yesterday was. It was horrific for you and your country, and we have called it out in the session that we've just had and on the media here this morning, and we made that point loud and clear to everyone who was here that what your country had to live through yesterday was unacceptable and represented yet more barbarity from the Russians. We stood united in condemning it. Rishi and I really wanted to reach out to reassure you, to show you we're standing with you, and to say we're gonna figure out this step by step all together. Thank you, Volodymyr. Talk to you soon. Hello, Volodymyr. It's Rishi and Justin. I really wanted you to hear.
That's interesting. Hello. Anybody that's just joined. We'll probably go in a minute or two anyway, so. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to ask. Jesus, Tony, I don't know how you eat so late at night. Would you not have a sore stomach going to bed? Well, I suppose you'd probably be used to it by now, but. And I think we go probably now in a. Oh, it's this. So yeah, I think we tip on tonight. And I'll probably do maybe a few tonight. Please, someone, it might be later on now. I wouldn't have it up, put it up. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I don't see if there's anything else I may talk about. So yeah, thank you, Evan. Thank you, Tony. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.